Loving greetings to all you dear children out there, and welcome to yet another blessed episode of Walk with Angels. Dear children, I'm sure you must have heard of doctors, engineers and pilots. But have you heard of someone called as a shepherd? Well, I have one of my students with me. Let's see if she has the answer to this. Hi Celine, do you know who's called a shepherd?
Yes, ma'am. One who takes care of the sheep.
Exactly, Celine. And why do you think he needs to care for the sheep?
So that the sheep doesn't get lost and it's protected from its enemies.
Exactly, dear. You are absolutely right. Now you know, children, there is someone appointed by the Universal Catholic Church to shepherd the Catholics all over the world. Do you know who he is? Yes, he is none other than our beloved Pope Francis. So today, children, we are going to know a little more about the simple, humble life and marvelous works of our beloved Pope Francis. Pope Francis, christened as Jorge Mario Bergoglio, was born Buenos Aires, Argentina on the 17th of December 1936. His father Mario was a humble railway worker and his mother was a dutiful housewife. He was the eldest among his 4 siblings. He also had a keen interest in chemistry and wanted to do his masters in it. But God, as you see, had other plans waiting for him. So, from chemistry to Christ ministry, thus his spiritual journey was well chalked out by God. And thus, heeding to God's plan and saying yes to his call, at the age of 21, he joined a Jesuit seminary for being a priest. Constant prayer and study and years of dedication saw his ordination as a priest at the age of 32. In the year 1998, he was elected as Bishop Buenos Aires. But apart from his priestly duties of administering the sacraments, he always believed in being of service to everybody. After 3 years of being elected as a bishop, he was elevated to the rank of a cardinal by none other than our beloved Saint John Paul II. And look at the marvels of God. He became the Pope on March 30, 2013 and thus became the shepherd to around 1.1 billion Catholics all over the world. You see, this is the way God works in each of our lives. Do you also know, children, that our beloved Pope is also lovingly known as the Healing Pope? Now, this is because many sick people have reported to have been healed of their ailments by his loving touch. Now, isn't that what we call as God's hand in action? But dear children, his journey from the beginning was not an easy one. Misunderstandings, ill health, having to live with a single functional lung, insults also challenged him. But God sustained him in every test and trial of his life. And today he's shepherding us all. Do you know Pope Francis was also blessed to witness a divine Eucharistic miracle. Now this happened when he was the Archbishop at Buenos Aires. At a church Buenos Aires, a consecrated host was found abandoned at the rear end of a church. Now this was reported to him and he ordered a probe. And do you know what the findings were? The consecrated host was actually found to be a living tissue of the human heart. So now you know, children, every time you stand before the Blessed Sacrament and you bow in obeisance to receive the Holy Communion, you can be sure of the living and loving Christ in your Holy Communion. Pope Francis always believed in being constant in prayer and being faithful to the Church. He lived a life of simplicity. He had shunned all luxury. Do you know, he never ever lived in the official palace. He took the public transport. He lived among the people because he believed that living and working among the people is next to serving God. His selflessness is what sets him apart from the rest of us all. And in his own words, as Pope Francis says, when we give in to selfishness and say no to God, we are actually blocking God's beautiful plans for us. So dear children, let's say yes to God, believe in His plans, walk His path and attain His kingdom. So dear children, until we meet again, continue smiling and keep the faith. Thank you.